Flying Hawks, it's your proud principal back for another edition of What's Good at Gainesville. The weather doesn't quite feel like it, but it is February and we are off to a great start to the new semester. So let's check out what's going on during the month of February. In art, Mrs. Albright students are starting line and drawing units, and Ms. McDonald students will begin with creating a portfolio for their artwork made during the quarter. The first unit will focus on color. Remember to follow the art department on Facebook for more information at GVMS Hawks Art. In Family and Consumer Science, all of Ms. Rubrick's classes are beginning the new quarter in the Foods Lab, where they will be learning about nutrients, food allergies, meal planning, and equipment terms, recipe reading, healthy snacks, and as always, reviewing safety and sanitation. Parents are reminded to return the hot pink forms alerting us to allergies we may need to be reminded about. In Health and PE, students are halfway through their indoor units for all grade levels, and Team Day will be February 27th and 28th, and they will be doing floor hockey. Language arts, most 6th graders are practicing nonfiction skills while partaking in thematic units. 7th graders will be delving into essay writing as well as focusing on some grammar topics. Later in the month, they'll also be working with nonfiction texts, and 8th graders will be perfecting persuasive and argumentative essays with a focus on word choice, voice, tone, mood, and rhetorical devices, as well as parallel sentence structure, verb tense, subject-verb agreement, and superlatives. The library staff invites you to become part of our volunteer team. Please contact one of the librarians for a volunteer information form. Our Battle of the Book students face 41 other teams on January 11th for an epic battle of wits, and Team Jelly Pickles are in the second place spot. Cheer on our Battle of the Books competitors on February 29th here at Gainesville Middle School. All 6th grade math students are working on solving equations and inequalities. 7th graders are studying functions and slope of lines. 8th graders are working on multi-step equations, while algebra students move into quadratics, and geometry students are studying line segments, circles, and polygons. 8th grade orchestra members should be hard at work on their assessment music, and 8th grade band students have an after-school rehearsal on February 10th and a pre-assessment concert at Patriot High School on February 19th. Congratulations to our 8th grade students who made All-District Chorus. That will take place February 7th and 8th, and if your child was invited to audition for All-State Chorus, please be sure to bring the form and money in. 8th grade drama students have begun a new semester, and they will learn about acting, improvisation, producing a play, Greek and Roman theater, and Shakespeare. 6th grade science students are learning about weather, topics such as fronts, storms, and the tools used to measure weather conditions. 7th grade students are learning about genetics and evolution, and our annual science fair will be Thursday, February 13th. 8th grade science students will investigate heat, temperature, and thermal energy throughout the month of February. Signet is seeing all new students in 6th and 7th grade with the start of the third quarter. The 8th grade literary magazine students continue to seek submissions to the school literary magazine. The deadline for submissions is February 14th, Valentine's Day. In social studies, 6th graders will be learning about the American Revolution and will participate in an escape room activity in the library. 7th graders will begin studying the Roaring '20s and the Great Depression, and 8th graders will explore the court system and trial procedures. Finally, members of the History B Club will continue to practice and prepare for our school History B competition later in the spring. The Special Education Department is already preparing for next year. If your child is in 8th grade, expect communication soon to set up transition IEP meetings with their high school. In world languages, Spanish students are learning about family and friends. Based on that, the students will be able to talk about the activities they do during and after school, as well as activities chosen by their friends. They will be able to state their likes and dislikes and those in their family. Come join us for a PTO meeting at 6 o'clock on February 12th in the library. There's a spirit night at BJ's Restaurant on the 13th. Valentine's for the staff is February 14th. Another spirit night at Five Guys on the 27th, and bingo night on the 28th. Don't forget to clip and scan those box tops. Upcoming events on February 4th, report cards go home. February 6th, we have the High Flying Hawk Award ceremonies. February 11th, join us for School Advisory Council at 6 o'clock. February 13th, the Science Fair, and February 17th, school is closed for President's Day. Thank you to everyone who was able to come out and hear your child speak about their learning and growth at the student-led conferences on January 27th. And as a reminder, as we start the new semester, be sure to check out Parent View regularly to review progress and encourage your child to take advantage of retake opportunities. We thank you for watching, and we thank you for your partnership.